Cold approaching. A recipe for disaster. Let's talk about cold approaching. You know, that thing where you see a woman you're attracted to in public and decide to just walk up to her and start talking? While it might seem exciting or spontaneous in movies, the reality is far less glamorous. In fact, cold approaching can be ineffective, risky, and even damaging to your self-esteem. Self-esteem in a nutshell is how much you value yourself. It's that inner voice that tells you whether you're worthy of love, respect, and happiness. When your self-esteem is high, you approach the world with confidence and resilience. But when it's low, even the smallest setbacks can feel like crushing blows. Cold approaching often sets men up for a negative hit to their self-esteem. Why? Because it relies on a stranger, someone who knows nothing about you, validating your worth in a matter of seconds. That's a lot of pressure to put on yourself and on the other person. The sting of rejection. Why it hurts more in cold approaches. Rejection is never fun, but it's particularly painful in the context of cold approaching. Think about it. You're putting yourself out there, risking vulnerability in a very public way. When that initial approach is met with disinterest or even hostility, it can feel like a personal attack. You might start questioning everything about yourself, your looks, your personality, your very approachability. This is because our brains are wired to avoid pain and seek pleasure. Rejection triggers a primal fear of social isolation, making it feel like a threat to our survival, especially in the context of dating and finding a partner. In a cold approach, you're essentially walking into a situation blind. You know nothing about the other person, their relationship status, their mood, their personal boundaries. This lack of context can amplify the sting of rejection, making it feel like a judgment on your worth as a person. Safety first. Why cold approaching can be risky. Let's be real, approaching strangers in public can be risky, especially for women. In today's world, women are often on high alert, understandably wary of unwanted advances. Cold approaching can inadvertently feed into these fears, making women feel uncomfortable or even threatened. It's not just about physical safety either. There's an emotional safety to consider. Being approached by a stranger who may or may not respect your boundaries can leave you feeling vulnerable and exposed. This is especially true if the approach is aggressive, persistent, or disrespectful. Instead of viewing cold approaching as a harmless way to meet someone, it's important to recognize that it can perpetuate a culture where women's boundaries are not respected. It puts the onus on women to constantly be polite and accommodating, even when they feel uncomfortable or unsafe. Beyond the cold approach, safer and more effective alternatives. So if cold approaching isn't the answer, what is? The good news is that there are plenty of safer and more effective ways to meet women that don't involve ambushing them in public. These alternatives prioritize respect, consent, and building genuine connections. One such alternative is online dating. Platforms like dating apps and websites provide a controlled environment where people are actively looking to connect with others romantically. This eliminates the guesswork and potential awkwardness of cold approaching. Another option is to focus on warm approaches. This involves meeting women through shared social circles, hobbies, or activities. When you have a pre-existing connection or shared interest, it creates a natural foundation for conversation and makes the initial interaction less intimidating for both parties. The pressure cooker. Why cold approaching feels so daunting. Cold approaching puts immense pressure on the person doing the approaching. It's like walking a tightrope without a safety net. You have mere seconds to make a good impression, spark attraction, and navigate a potential conversation, all while battling the fear of rejection. This pressure often stems from a scarcity mindset, the belief that opportunities to meet women are limited and fleeting. This mindset can lead to desperation, making you more likely to come across as awkward, aggressive, or insincere. The truth is, connections are all around us. By shifting your focus from cold approaching to building your confidence, expanding your social circle, and pursuing your passions, you create a life that naturally attracts potential partners. Building your confidence, a foundation for healthy interactions. Confidence is key in all aspects of life, especially when it comes to dating. When you believe in yourself and your worth, it shows in your body language, your communication style, and your overall energy. Building confidence isn't about becoming someone you're not, it's about embracing your authentic self and recognizing your inherent value. This involves challenging negative self-talk, celebrating your accomplishments, and surrounding yourself with supportive people. Start small. Set achievable goals for yourself, whether it's striking up a conversation with someone new, joining a club that interests you, or simply working on your posture and eye contact. Each step you take will boost your confidence and make you more comfortable approaching others, romantically or otherwise. Mastering your mindset, turning rejection into a stepping stone. Rejection is a part of life, even for the most confident and charismatic individuals. The key is not to let it define you. Instead of viewing rejection as a personal failure, reframe it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Remember that rejection is often not about you, but about the other person's circumstances, preferences, or even just their mood that day. Don't take it personally. Instead, use it as a chance to reflect on your approach, identify areas for improvement, and refine your communication skills. Embrace the power of no. Every rejection brings you one step closer to finding someone who is genuinely interested in connecting with you. Expanding your horizons. Exploring warm approaches. Warm approaches offer a more natural and less intimidating way to meet women. They involve connecting with people you have something in common with, whether it's through shared friends, hobbies, or interests. Start by expanding your social circle. Join clubs or groups related to your passions, attend social events, and make an effort to strike up conversations with people you encounter. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities you'll have to meet someone special. Don't be afraid to ask for introductions from friends and family. Let them know you're open to meeting new people and see if they can set you up on a blind date or introduce you to someone they think you might hit it off with. Online dating, a modern avenue for connection. In today's digital age, online dating has become a mainstream way to meet potential partners. Dating apps and websites provide a platform where people can connect with others who are actively looking for relationships. One of the main advantages of online dating is that it eliminates the guesswork of cold approaching. You know that everyone on the platform is single and open to meeting someone new. This creates a level playing field and reduces the fear of rejection. When creating your online dating profile, be authentic and showcase your personality. High-quality photos and a well-written bio can go a long way in attracting potential matches. Remember to be respectful, engage in meaningful conversations, and have fun with the process. The power of self-improvement. Becoming the best version of yourself. Ultimately, the most effective way to attract a partner is to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. This involves investing in your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Make time for activities that bring you joy, whether it's pursuing a hobby, spending time in nature, or learning a new skill. Take care of your physical health by eating nutritious foods, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. Cultivate your mind by reading books, listening to podcasts, or engaging in stimulating conversations. Nurture your emotional well-being by practicing gratitude, mindfulness, and self-compassion. Conclusion: finding love on your own terms. Cold approaching women in public might seem like a quick fix for meeting someone new, but it's a strategy fraught with risk, inefficiency, and potential harm to your self-esteem. By prioritizing respect, safety, and building genuine connections, you can navigate the world of dating with confidence and authenticity. Remember, you are worthy of love and connection. Focus on building your confidence, expanding your social circle, and becoming the best version of yourself. Love will find you when you least expect it, and it will be all the more fulfilling for it.